Welcome to lesson number one, where we are going to briefly talk about money, 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 money. I have that song in my hand. If I was a rich girl, oh my God, I'm so terrible, terrible with music, people. I don't even want to have you plug your ears if I were to start singing. But let's talk about money. Money is it's a topic that a lot of us feel inhibited to discuss, inhibited to talk openly. A lot of us have our own feelings revolving around money. Some people feel like money is bad. Some people have certain feelings and beliefs attached to money. Some people feel that the more you have, the more problems you're going to have. Some people have a belief, an idea, maybe even, or a stereotypical pattern that you're carrying within, that you think that people who have money are bad people, all the rich people are bad, that wealthy is a terrible thing, that accumulation of wealth is bad. And I really don't think that's true. I think that we all can foster a healthier understanding with money, specifically a healthier understanding with abundance, with healthier understanding with what does it all mean for us, and a deeper understanding of what is our relationship with it. Because each one of you is going to have your own specific relationship to what money is. I have my relationship, somebody else has their own relationship to the wealth. Everybody has it very, very differently. Some people are, you can say, the term chasing the money because they are trying to create a sense of security and stability around themselves. Some people chase it because they feel like it fosters their sense of ambition. Some people chase it because they just really like accumulating wealth. Everybody is going to be very, very different. Some people struggle and struggle for real. Some people struggle um, to be able to save and nurture money funds. Some people struggle to make enough money. So a lot of you are going to be in a very different place when it comes to money. And money, like I said, for a lot of people is a loaded subject matter. It's even loaded subject matter in the tarot community when it comes to DAX, accumulation of DAX and consumerisms and the DAX you buy and the expenses and the prices of the DAX. So money touches on every area and avenue of our lives. To have a healthy relationship with money, I feel, is to have a healthy relationship with yourself. It's a relationship that mirrors back your own self-value and self-worth in a healthy way where it is balanced versus very ego-driven, where it might sip into areas of grandiosity, in areas of narcissism. And that's now no easy task. It's really challenging to do that, especially if some of you may be in a position where maybe money comes easy for you, or maybe you're in a position where you can make a lot of money relatively quickly. Those type of things, those type of highs can really do quite a number on your mindset, and especially if you tend to experience lows. For people who are entrepreneurs, for those of you who have your own businesses, that can also be tricky waters. Your relationship with money is going to be different from somebody who perhaps works for a company, in a sense of there is or might be a bigger anxiety present, that as a your own personal entrepreneur, you're the one responsible for your business succeeding. You're the one who's responsible how much things are flowing in, how much of things are flowing out. And that's a lot of anxiety, to go to sleep and not knowing whether you're going to get that paycheck, right? For people who working for the companies, for those of you, there might be still an anxiety that you may not get the raise you deserve, or maybe you're going to get laid off. So there's also that element of anxiety. So we're all in a different avenues of our life, in a sense of in proportion to relationship to money, how we're directly getting it, and in proportion to relationship to money, how we feel about it. Everybody's going to be different, and this class is designed to help you understand, have a better, deeper understanding into your own money mindset, how you think about money, what things are blocking you, how do you tend to self-sabotage yourself, what prevents you from saving, what prevents you from loving money, all of the things. In my experience, especially as a psychologist, the more I tend to explore myself, the more it helps me to foster a better environment around me in relationship to myself. It just helped me that much more tremendously. And the better I'm self-aware, the better I am in a position to handle setbacks, including times when money becomes scarce, when things become challenging. I can handle it much better because my mindset about abundance has shifted from never enough to, you know, things are, it's flux. It's like moon, it wanes and waves, and things are going to change. A very different mindset that actually helps me to go through those times versus being very anxious and constantly paranoid about things. So being in a position to know yourself will really, really help you. So let's take a look at, before we dive into lesson number 2, where we're going to go over decks that I have here for you. And I'm so, so excited to show you decks that I think are really great for this type of readings. And to help you, I have a criteria to help you also how to choose your own deck from your own collection. I have included something very interesting, I think, and very special in this particular class that I don't have in my other classes, that I think is so fun to do and is completely at no cost to you. I have included 8 sacred money archetypes. Now, I don't know about you, I had no clue what my money archetype was until I had to create this class. Some of you might be very familiar with money archetypes. Some of you might be oblivious. Money archetypes they're this really great little condensed energetic portals that one way or another tend to characterize majority of your personality and majority of your traits. And not only am I including 8 different money archetypes for you to read through, but to make your job of figuring out which one you are easier and to make sure you are accurate, because we can justify things and we can come up with things, or we can, even without realizing, pick an archetype that appeals to us. Yes, we can do that. I have included down below, you will see you can figure out your money archetype by taking a free quiz. And if you click on it in your PDF guidebook, it will take you to the quiz. I also have directly where it's taken from. Now, this quiz is from Denise Duffett Thomas. As you can see, I'm very familiar with Denise. You see this? I have 2 of her books, Chill and Prosper and Chillpreneur. If you are entrepreneur and you have your own business, one of my favorite books on your own business. It's so, so good. It really helped me in so many areas in my business. So highly recommend. All of the decks I'm going to be showing and all of the books, it's all down below in credits. So your last page of your workbook has this included. Really, really good. So Denise focuses on doing workshops and masterclasses, all revolve around money mindset, money abundance. I have never taken Denise's workshop, cannot vouch for it. But my point about the free quiz, there are a lot of archetypal quizzes out there. They're all free. Basically, only thing you need to trade back is your email address, and then you can unsubscribe from things people send you. You know how it is today. But this one's particularly, why I chosen this one is not only because I know Denise's work and I love her work, but when you take her quiz, she has generously given you a video tutorial where she walks you through your money archetype, where she walks you through explaining what it is, and also explaining how you tend to self-sabotage yourself. It is super fun to watch and very informative. So there are 8 archetypes, as you will see on the list. There's accumulator, the alchemist. I mean, that one sounds fun. The celebrity. I was like, my ego was like, can I just be celebrity? No, I'm not a celebrity. Not a connector. There's the maverick, nurturer, romantic, and the ruler. I would recommend go through these archetypes and see if you can guess which one you are before you take the quiz. That would be a really nice, interesting, fun for you to see how aligned you actually are with your relationship to money and mindset within yourself. I should have done that, but I didn't. Well, I'm a romantic, in case if you are curious. And it was fascinating to know. It was very, very true. I tend to kind of have like, I love luxury and comfort, whether it is something that maybe on a high end of cost, or maybe just a luxury of a quiet time, having the freedom to be quiet in my own home and to have time to read books, which I love, which is my ultimate luxury all by myself. And I'm romantic in a sense that money tends to come and flow. And I just don't really, I tend to take money very easily, which is totally my personality. If any of people who know me, they know this. I tend to give things away freely. I have given lots of tarot decks to a lot of viewers over the years. I tend to be super generous because I tend to believe that money is meant to be given. Monetary value things are meant to be distributed. And if they're no use to you, just give it away. So I tend to have this easy, romantic relationship with money. Well, the downfall of that is that I am not good about being prudent and saving up and thinking about rainy days, which is very, very true. And now that I'm talking about it, I'm getting a little bit anxious. So this money archetypal quiz is really, really great. It is super worthy. I highly recommend for you to take it. In fact, you have 11 questions that I have created that revolve around you understanding your money archetype, and then questions go deeper within your money archetype. So really highly recommend taking it. In fact, you need to take it to go into this 11 questions, unless you want to just guess your money archetype. And like I said, the quiz is completely free. You don't have to pay. You don't have to put in your credit card, none of that. You just put in your email and that's it. So highly recommend, before we go deep, take the archetypal quiz so that you can know. And if you do take the quiz, which you should, it's a homework, it's a prerequisite, do tag me on Instagram. If you don't follow me, please do so. Tarot Shrink, it's a copyright in all of you. Guidebooks is my Instagram handle. Follow me on Instagram so that way you and I can exchange things and share with me, what is your money archetype? I'd be so curious to know. Like I said, I'm romantic. How many of us are? I would bet my money a lot of us who are in tarot community are romantics. Ooh, yes, I have a strong feeling about it. So prove me wrong. Let me know whether you are romantic or not. So having said that, do go ahead and take that free quiz before you move on to lesson number 2. I'm super excited to meet you in lesson number 2, where we're going to be going over the decks. And I'll be showing you Oracle and Tarot decks from my collection that I think are very suitable and phenomenal for money blockages reading. And yes, I will see you in class number 2. I'll see you there.